everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna mute myself again for like 2 seconds to adjust the position of my computer. Okay, there we go. That should work better now. But yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I hope you all are having a good day. It's been a minute since I streamed. I didn't stream last week on Friday. I usually really only post that I'm not streaming in my Discord server, just because it's the one that's easiest to be like, hey yo, not doing it today. So that's usually the only place that I post that I'm not streaming. Right now in my Discord server, we're hosting a fun little contest for the logo of the server. So like members of the server get to design the logo and then we're gonna vote on it. And the voting begins the 17th, so people can submit their submissions tomorrow. And then we're gonna vote on them and we're gonna decide which one is best and vote on which ones we like more. If you'll hear rustling, no you don't, it's fine. I'm fidgety and restless. So I'm excited for that. I'm trying to use my brain. It's been, as summer gets closer to ending, it gets more stressful and stuff picks up and it's weird. It is weird. It always feels weird, the transition periods, just because it's like, oh, cool, summer is over. I go back to school now. And then you get into the swing of school, and then it's like, oh, never mind. School is over. Let's go home for the summer. So it tends to start getting chaotic during those transition periods where it's like, oh, these changes are happening now. Oh, no. And I'm not necessarily there yet, but I'm getting there, It's like the time that I have to start preparing to pack is coming up, and I don't know why I did it to myself, but I have so many things scheduled at the end of July, beginning of August. So I have a meeting with an internship advisor at the end of June as well, or at the end of July, as well as a return appointment with my general care provider and my driver's test and a few other things that I can't remember. And then I also, at the very beginning of August, I'm going to go see Anastasia, like the musical, live with a friend. And I am really excited for that. I'm really, really excited for that. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. So those are all happening within very close of each other. And like, I'm going to go shopping before Anastasia. So that way, me and my friend can both like go and get like real nice clothes to wear. Because I need a new suit anyways. The last suit I got my senior year of high school, and it does not fit anymore. My body distribution has changed a lot since then, partly because of testosterone. So I need a new suit because it does not fit anymore, and I want to like wear some good clothes to this thing, Also, I always overdress. Every time I go out, I overdress, like way over the top. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Because I feel nice, I look nice, I'm enjoying myself. And I might not even get like a full suit. I might just get like the pants, the vest, the shirt, and shoes, and like a hat. Because I prefer that. I don't really like wearing blazers all that much. I like button-ups and I love vests. But like, blazers tend to not fit me right. And I don't like the boxy shape that they take. So I probably won't wear a blazer. I might wear a coat, but it'll also be August, and I kind of don't want to wear a coat in that weather. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm really excited because my friend is looking at this like really sparkly, glittery like evening gown to wear because we want to dress up to match the characters from Anastasia. So we want to go dressed up as Anastasia and Dimitri for fun. Not like fully dressed, but like have outfits that are reminiscent of the characters. So I think that that'll be a lot of fun. Um, but so as the name of the stream indicates, today we're gonna do some animating. I've been getting way more into animation lately, and it's been a lot of fun to mess around with. But I want to like make actual YouTube videos on my YouTube channel aside from just posting my VODs. So I want to have like a legit intro to those videos. So I'm animating an intro, but I'm kind of getting impatient with it, so I might end up uh I might end up just making the YouTube videos without an actual intro or anything, just because I'm getting very impatient with this intro animation, because it is so many layers and so many folders. And like I got a iPad recently, and it's a refurbished one, but it's not a recent one, so it's not the greatest, and it really doesn't match with a lot of like current versions of apps, which is kind of frustrating. But um it can no longer handle the size of the file. So like every time I go in to edit it, it lags really bad. I can do like a little bit, and then it crashes and I lose everything that I had done. So I was like, okay, I can't do this on my tablet anymore. I have to do it on my laptop. Um, and I don't really use my laptop that much for drawing anymore, just because the tablet is a lot easier, because it means that I can multitask when I'm drawing. So I can have like a show open in the background, or I can like watch something while I'm working and that type of stuff. So it's definitely a little frustrating, but it'll be fine, because the animation, I think right now I'm just trying to get the frames to go a bit better, just to like look smoother. So I'm trying to like get to a place where I'm happy with the frame, you know? Like I'm trying to make it look nice. I'm trying to get to a point with it where I really like the way it looks, which is just frustrating. But it is too many layers right now is the answer. So we're gonna try and work on that, and we're gonna hope that my computer can handle those files. It is really cute so far, though. I will say that is that I am really happy with it. I sent a whip to my Discord server the other day, and they really liked it. They thought it was cute. The people I showed it to thought it was cute. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it's nice. I think it's fun. So I am very excited about it. I'm actually really tired right now, and I love that for me. But let me readjust in my chair. So we're gonna try and work on that now, after I have not used my laptop or drawing tablet on my laptop to draw in like a hot minute. But it's fine. So let me just pull this up. Okay, cool. It automatically pulled up to what I needed. Oh, I got the hiccups. Excuse me. It automatically pulled up to the thing I needed it to pull up to. So let me just get my tablet and everything in a functioning position. Okay, so this is where I was at. I really need to like, I'm right now I'm quite literally just trying to like I actually might not make any more frames just to make this slightly easier on myself. I can always upgrade the animation later, but like I kind of don't want to make any more frames right now, because there are so many. Ignore the frame 2 over and over again, it's fine. So I think I'm actually just gonna start coloring it to make it easier on myself. You are allowed to be lazy when it's your own art, so I'm going to be. Because it's still cute, I still like it, and I've still put a lot of hard work into it. I'm just so tired because it's taken so long to do. So we are just gonna color it now and make it easier on myself. Oh gosh. It's definitely making my computer lag, which don't appreciate, but it's fine. Like, I don't know. I'm just at this point, I'm wondering how detailed do I want it to be? Like, how fancy do I want it to be? Because animation takes so long, guys. I knew it took long. I was aware of that. I knew what I was getting myself into. Still was not mentally prepared for what I was getting myself into with how difficult animation. Dude, there we go. Um, Also, 110% got a little bit of anxiety today because, people who are brain spicy, aka neurodivergent, um, we don't always like change all the time. It's kind of scary, it's kind of frightening. And the Streamlabs app had changed, like the desktop version I had. Also, I'm not gonna like give this the full detailed color right now. Right now, I'm just gonna block it and put a solid color down and just do that for now. But anyways, so the Streamlabs app changed, like the desktop version that I have changed, and I don't know when. I I assume it's been in the last 2 weeks, something since I last streamed or whatever, or like last week since I've streamed. Um, but was not prepared for it. Opened it up and it was very different. Well, not very different. The icons looked different and the text was different, and it weirded me out. Okay. um, but so gave myself a little bit of anxiety because of that, because I was like, oh no, what's changed? Are there like functions that have changed? Am I gonna have to redo stuff? I don't know how this works. Like, change is weird and funk, and it can be very frustrating when you don't know what's happening. So, like, immediately panicked and was like, is there things that change that I don't know about? Uh, 1 second. Okay, my grandparents need me for something. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll be right back in a second. So, one moment. Anthrofiend, hi. Oh no. Sorry, it probably has said be right back for a very long time. I'm not sure if you're still here in the stream, it's fine. My grandparents needed me for something, so I had to, like, vanish. Oh, you texted me. No, you texted me yesterday. It's fine. Yeah, no, there was a be right back for a... Oh, yay. Okay, I just texted you 2 seconds ago on Instagram to be like, oh my god, I'm back. I'm sorry. I was streaming and I was drawing, and then my grandparents needed something, so I had to vanish, and then it just went on way longer than it should have. So, I'm back now. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you're still here and you toughed through me being gone for an extended period of time. Yeah, so I'll explain why I vanished for so long. But so my granddad has like a security system on the house, but he got the cameras off of Amazon and uses like Ring. And I don't personally have any problems with Ring. I think it's fine. I think my issue with my granddad is that he doesn't know how technology works usually, and he really dislikes being wrong. So, um, he tends to be a little difficult to mess with that stuff with, but it's fine. I don't mind it, because usually when he needs my help with it, I come down, I push a button, and he does the rest. But so apparently, the camera wasn't responding as fast as he wanted it to. So he was like on the phone with support asking them why it didn't respond the way he wanted it to. And he like had me push buttons to make it connect to the internet and stuff, but I also had to explain to him that like if you have it up on live, it's not gonna ring the way it does when you have it closed. It only is gonna notify you if you don't have it open, type of thing. But it took way too long because usually I'm not allowed to leave unless he tells me I'm allowed to leave because he's done needing my help. Otherwise, he'll end up needing my help again, and then I'll have to go right back. So I was like, am I good to go? And he was like, yeah, you're good. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna go back. Let me know if you need anything else. So I'm back now, but it was so much. I'm gonna drink water. But yes, I'm back. We can try to continue animating, or not necessarily animating, but coloring the animation. It sounds like an ordeal. It was an ordeal. I promise you it was. It was not a fun ordeal, but it was an ordeal. That is definitely an accurate word to use to describe it. So that was fun. I'm gonna open up my drawing app again and we can continue working on this. I've decided I'm not gonna make any more frames. I like convinced myself that I would like make more frames for the animation to like make it way smoother. And then I was like, I've been trying to make this YouTube video for like over a month and just haven't, because this animation is taking so long and it's taking so much out of me. So I was like, let's just live with the amount of frames there are, because there's a decent amount of frames. I don't need more frames. It's fine. So right now we're just coloring the frames so they're easier to work with. At minimum, to give me a general understanding of just what it looks like with color added to it. I don't even know if I'm gonna like... My papa asks us how to use Facebook every time we see it. That's fair. That's very fair. And I mean, hey, I get a job out of it. Like, people not understanding social media. That's literally my entire internship. Is my boss doesn't understand how social media works, and I say, okay, let me do it for you. But I'm also desperately trying to be like, hey, wanna hire me full time so I have like a remote job that I can just vibe with, like on campus, and don't have to leave campus for, you know? But thank you. I'm glad that you think it looks fantastic. I'm excited to actually have it be a thing. I don't even know if I'm going to fully color it. I think I might just make it as simple as possible until I have more time and energy to make a fully fleshed one. Because I'm telling you right now, animation is hard. And I think everyone knows that. I think everyone is aware that animation is difficult. I don't think that that's much of a surprise. But it is so difficult. So it's taken me a long time just to get what I have now, mainly because it's just draining on its own regardless. So like, it just takes so long to do, and I really don't feel like waiting another like 3-4 months to be able to make YouTube videos, because I need to have an intro first. Because like, yeah, I know technically I don't have to do this entire animation for an intro. It's perfectly fine to like make just a chill intro that's like text on the screen, or just really simple animations, or you know, just like something chill and aesthetic and like low-key that doesn't take me over a month to make. However, I decided that I do not like myself, and I will punish myself by forcing myself to animate for way too long, and then realize it's taking me too long to do, and try to pressure myself into finishing it sooner. It doesn't work like that, so shocker. So this has taken me way too long to do, but hopefully Because, like, even now, my computer is struggling to handle the amount of layers and folders that this is taking up. Uh, so, I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot more to it just to spare my computer. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize that I had these that I had to color in. I hate it here, it's fine. So then which... Okay, that layer goes to this very top one then. This is so difficult to do, guys. I hate it here. Why is this hard? Animation is difficult. 0 out of 10 experience. Not really. It's fun when you get to see the finished product. It just takes so exacerbatingly long to get the finished product. Don't punish yourself, says the person who pressures themselves to edit so fast. I feel that. I'm intrigued to see what my editing process is when I get like when I like start making actual YouTube videos and stuff. I'm like, I 110% want to like hire an editor and hire more mods and like do all of that stuff and like have a channel that I have other people help me work on, because I am very bad at overworking myself. And like I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about the burnout that you can get when you're the only one working on all of your projects type of deal, and like you're the one doing your editing for like hours straight. And like I don't think I will be able to like pay an editor anytime soon. I definitely think that that's going to take me a hot minute to get to. But I think that it would be nice to have one when I have the money at some point. Um, if I do this long enough. Um, so I think that it would be nice to do when I have the financial availability and stability to do so. I also would have to like look at all the paperwork you have to do to hire someone, because like that's a thing. And taxable income is a thing, and like tax in general is also a thing that's difficult. So like I'd have to obviously fill out paperwork for it, and I'd have to know how you're supposed to fill out paperwork for it, because I don't know if I'd have to like file my streaming stuff as its own business, because I probably could and question mark should, um just because of like my Etsy and my Ko-fi and all of that stuff. And I'm wondering if I could write off some of the stuff that I spend money on as business expenses, quote unquote, like buying new tablets and like that type of stuff. So I doubt I could do it all the time, but I'd be happy to try my hand at editing some of your content. Aw, that'd be very sweet. I would be very open to it. It would be kind of, I don't know, like how you're comfortable with other people editing your videos, because I know that for some people it's like a they're worried about their own content looking a certain way. But I think that would be cool to do like a this is gonna sound dorky, but an editing trade where we edit one of each other's videos just for funsies, you know? I don't know. I don't know if that sounds stupid, but I thought it might be fun or interesting to look at. Um just, at minimum in concept, I think that it would be a fun little experience. But I definitely think that I would really like to hire editors at some point and like hire those types of things. Oh, sorry, I had to think. Oh, cool. Then we can definitely look at that when I like am actually used to making content. Because first I need to understand how to edit in the first place, and all of that jazz. But but definitely an interesting experience that I am 110% open to once I actually understand how to edit videos and get a grasp at my own content. But I definitely think that that would be really fun to like see the different ways that we both edit, like just seeing the different ways that we both work with the content provided. I think that that's just a neat little thing, and I think it sounds cool. But yeah, right now I think my biggest thing is just finally finishing this. And I don't think I'm gonna like make a animation outro yet. I think I'm just gonna like script one, like and it wouldn't even be necessarily like a full outro. It'd probably just be like a little sound effect and then a short clip and then maybe not a clip, maybe just the end, you know? Make it easy on myself because I cannot handle animating anymore. I've also been working on like personal projects outside of this because I 110% don't want to burn myself out by working on like professional quote unquote things that aren't necessary. Like this is for me, but it's also for like a profile and appearance and like all of that stuff. So like I definitely have been working on other projects, but some of them have been animation projects, so then it's even more animation that I've been doing, and it's very taxing to do all the time. BJW, you're still down for that solo D&D session? Oh yeah, of course. I'm very excited for it. I have it like fleshed out, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. The first one that I did the other day with Damien was a lot of fun with his character Ragnar. That was definitely really interesting. I think that I'm just paranoid because I haven't played D&D with you before. I've played two campaigns now with Damien. I've started them. I haven't finished a single campaign yet, but that's just because all of my friends are busy. All of them. Which is very valid. It's a very valid reason. And I'm just impatient all the time, you know? um, but I've played like twice with Damien, so I know his playing style. I know what he likes in a campaign. I know what his characters are like, and I know how to work with him. I think I'm just paranoid because I haven't played D&D with you before, so I'm worried that I won't necessarily play. I'm worried that I won't know how to set up the campaign in a way that you personally find interesting. You know, like a lot of my friends, I know what they like in a campaign. I know what their vibe is. Like I get it. I know what I'm giving them in the campaign. It's a little harder to do with people that I haven't played before, so I think I'm just anxious about that. I think that's the biggest thing. Um, but and then I don't know if we're gonna have the fifth person that said they were interested in the campaign. They are currently doing like 10 million things and like moving last I checked. So I do not know how available they will be for the campaign just because they are actively moving, and I don't want them to feel like I definitely obviously playing D&D is not a priority over that. Awesome, I've played a few times before, but just not in a while and not with you. But I'm excited. I'm glad you're excited too. I'm definitely really excited as well. I think that it'll be a lot of fun. So I am very eager to play. It's very fun. I like what I have planned so far. I'm just excited to, and here's the thing is that I don't even know if we'll be able to play as a group before we go back on campus. We might be able to get one session in before we have to go back on campus, and then we might be able to play one like at the beginning of the semester maybe. But once college starts, it is immediately a mess and no one's available, which is very valid. And it can just be like a summer campaign that lasts like 3 months at a time, and that's fine. It gives me something to do during the summer, so I won't complain. But you know, I'm also eager to mess around with the campaign in general. I feel like I'm rambling as I'm doing this and I'm not paying attention to if I'm coloring things right on this animation. So we'll see how that goes when I actually put the frames together and I see what it looks like outside of, me doing this. But that's a different beast to tackle later. Because I can't have the video editing software I use open while I stream just because my computer cannot handle that much at once. We've tried it before and then it lagged really bad. So don't think I'm gonna do that, but it's fine. I keep forgetting that I have to do select inverse and then I can fill the color in. We can work out a time for tomorrow's session after the stream. I thought we had agreed on a 3. If that doesn't work for you anymore, that's very valid. We can find a different time. But I thought it was at 3 o'clock tomorrow. I don't really have anything going on tomorrow, so the only things that I do on Saturdays is I have date night with my boyfriend. But that's very flexible. Um, I just prefer to be free by like latest 7 or 6, so I have enough time to like eat dinner and do all that stuff beforehand, you know. Also, I've been on an art roll today. I don't know what it was about today, but I have been pumping out art pieces because, like, I have so many, like, old unfinished projects in my Medibang that I, like, haven't touched. And today I was like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna grind through them and finish them as fast as humanly possible because I want to be done with them and I don't want them in my library anymore. So that was fun. And I still currently plan on doing that after stream, just continuing to grind them out. Because even with some of the sketches that like were intended to be more in-depth pieces, I'm like, I know we had agreed to that last Sunday, but I hadn't realized. Okay, yeah, I thought that we had agreed on 3 in DMs, but that also could very well just be my brain thinking that because of the conversation we had last time. If that time ends up not working, let me know and we can find a different time. But if that time does work, then we can do that tomorrow. I have the plan and everything put together. Um, wow. Um, we just have to meet. But yes. So I'm excited. Um, I totally lost track of what I was thinking about. My brain is empty. I have ADHD. I have too many thoughts at once. This is taking a long time. I was talking about how I was grinding out art today. Um, so yeah, I've just been slapping out art, even like the projects that were like meant to be more fleshed out, in-depth pieces have now become just like, okay, it's a sketch. I'm not going to work on it again. I know I'm not going to. So let's save the sketch, have it, vibe with it. I'm also like still trying to like make more money off of my art and stuff, so I'm trying to like sell commissions and have enough examples for commissions. I recently started setting up a card for my commission info. Um, it should work. I plan to see you then. Yay! I plan to see you then as well. So I've been setting up a card for my commission info because that's a lot easier to have like cross-platform type of thing. Like that's easier to share on several platforms and it's more accessible. So that's what I've been doing is setting that up. And then I was like, I don't have enough examples of my art to do that. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this. I think I decided at one point that the tail was just going to stay in this position for the rest of the stream to make it easier on myself, and then I totally forgot that that's what I had decided. So we're not gonna add any more color aside from to this frame or to the frames that are like this. Oh god, it's lagging. I'm gonna save this file real quick because if this just so happens to crash, I will cry. That is what will happen. My computer just doesn't run the best, so I really need to save up to buy a new one, but it's fine. Anyways, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm like changing topics 5 different times. You good? You good, Streamlabs? It's good. It's fine. The little yellow box that appears when you stream. So, like, when you stream on Streamlabs and you're sharing your screen, a little yellow box appears around the screen to show you what you're streaming and, like, how big the scope of it is. And, got real scared for a minute because it, like, flashed out and then flashed back in. Anyways, I have hit a new obsession. If you don't know me, I will find, like, 15 different passion projects and then hyperfixate on them for an exacerbated amount of time and then move on to another project that I obsess with for way too long. The current one that I am obsessing with, I started obsessing over it a while ago and then I was like, no, that's an unrealistic thing. I need to like move past that and move on. Now, you see, I am a big person who's like, I want to have my own business. I want to like do my own thing. I really don't like having to hunt down for a job that's like LGBTQ plus friendly and accessible and accommodating and in the location I want and so forth, so on and so forth. So I really like coming up with random ideas or like trying to find a way to work on my own. And that's what I do with art and streaming and all of that stuff because it is the most accessible job to be self-employed. Because then you know your boundaries, you know what you can and can't do, you know what your schedule looks like, and there's no pressure to follow anyone else's standard for that. And so that's why I'm so big on like I want to have commissions. I want to sell my art. I want to make money off of the stuff I do because it is the most accessible job that I could possibly have. Aside from my current internship, I'm not gonna lie. If my current internship, if I got paid enough from it, then I would absolutely keep it as a full time job, in a heartbeat. I would absolutely, because it is such an accessible job. Because I can do it from home. It's remote. Everything else. I feel like I'm on the passion projects thing. Yeah, I feel like it's sort of a universal like ADHD or any form of neurodivergent type of thing. Is it's just okay, cool. This is what we're gonna think of for the next week, and then it's like, oh, okay, we're done thinking about this for this week, but it might come back? Question mark. But so recently, what my fixation has been is starting a host club slash like maid cafe type of location. So maid cafes and host clubs are kind of similar. Maid cafes, you have maids in their dresses, they serve you food. They tend to like in anime tropes, they have like archetypes and roles and all of that stuff applied to them and all of that jazz. Now, a host club, so a host club is an adult type of place as induced by the name of it. Ouran High School Host Club is kind of similar to it in a sense. Now, the issue is that Ouran High School Host Club is for high schoolers, and it's high schoolers throwing a tea party for other high schoolers, as they should because it's a show about high schoolers. Um, so it's not necessarily the adult side of what host clubs are. Um, Host clubs are from what I've seen. Obviously, I don't know everything about them, nearly at all. I feel like this is smaller, but it's fine. But so host clubs and the way they work a little bit more in, like, to my understanding, is that it's like a bar, a club, and you choose which host you'll spend the night with, and it's like just a dude. I say that awkwardly. It's a dude. It's a guy. It's a dude. Um, and oh god, I don't want to do this. It's fine. It's a dude. It's a guy. It's a person. And you choose them, and basically their job is, I'm gonna flirt with you all night, and like we're gonna talk and hang out, you know, type of thing. And you can ask for what you need from them. They'll like serve you food and drink. They'll hang out with you. They talk to you. They flirt with you, depending on like what kind of host they are. They'll like be mean to you, or they'll be like really sweet and adoring, like that type of stuff. Um, so Get that wrong. But so that's been my recent fixation, is making my own host club type of deal. And I don't know, I think it's fun. I like them in concept, and there's like none in the US, and also the US treats people like who do those sorts of professions horribly. Like treats them terribly for absurd reasons that genuinely don't make sense. Um so like I would like to have that kind of thing in the US where it's like not horrible to people. Oh my gosh, the flat color is done for now. It's fine. I think that's all I'm gonna do on the animation right now, because that alone hurt my brain to sit through. But so host clubs, they're not like necessarily adult in nature. It's, to me, or the reason why I would go to a host club is because it's similar to like sugar parents who just want to talk to you on the phone type of thing, where it's like, I will pay you to just keep me company, you know? And it's kind of fun. So, okay, here, I'll go back to the just chatting screen. Ugh, okay. So that's been my recent hyperfixation, or like fixation on a project, is starting my own host club and like seriously thinking about it and being like, but that would be so fun, especially to have like an LGBTQ plus specific one that's actually nice to gay people. And like, I, as someone who is neurodivergent and mentally ill and has like health issues, I would want the space to be incredibly, accommodating and accessible. And I think that that's sometimes how you have to get those spaces. It shouldn't be. It never should be the way you have to get those spaces, but I feel like it is in the US at least, that a majority of the time to get an accessible job, you have to have someone who understands your like the things that disenfranchise you as the person who runs the space. But or you have to have a really good ally, because there are really good allies. And I know that because my boss for my internship is a really good ally, and she's amazing, and she works with me to do what will work best, you know? But I don't know. I just think it'd be so fun to have like a themed little cafe where the person sits with you and talks to you, you know? I don't know. I think they're fun. I like them in my head. And like I was thinking about it earlier and I was like, I need to Google how you start a business. How do you write on paperwork that you have a business? You know? Um but yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun, but I need to like actually do other things first because I have nowhere near enough money on me or with me in any capacity to afford having a business like that, which is fine. It's just a fun little thing that bounces around in my head and makes me go, you know what? If I ever have the ability to do that, I'm gonna do it. You know, I think it would be so much fun. Um, I just think it would be a neat little thing to do. So, I don't know. Yeah, but we're vibing. It's been an hour 13. I'm chilling. A majority, not a majority, but at minimum a good, like, over 10 minutes. Over 15 minutes of that was me helping my grandparents and the Be Right Back screen just vibing. Um, but yeah, I just want to speed run the animation and get it over with at this point. I like the way it looks. I just want to be done with it. And then I need to like actually record a YouTube video and put it together. And I'm still wondering how I'm going to do that because right now, what it will probably end up being is, I think my stream crashed at one point, maybe. Because the live says it's been 50 minutes. The recording says it's been an hour 14. So I'm going to assume that at some point in time the stream crashed for a period. Anyways. Anyways, got distracted. I still need to record the video. It should be easy enough because the winner for the vote of what the video would be is just a silent speed paint. So I'll find something to draw, I'll draw it, I'll, put the intro in, I'll put the outro in, I'll record it, all of that jazz, and then I will put it together, upload it, all of that jazz. And then there we go. We have YouTube. We have a YouTube. But yeah, I don't know. Like I mentioned this earlier in the stream before I got very distracted, and then I got reminded of it when I was talking about the host club thing. But I think it would be really fun to, or I don't know, not fun. That's a different thing. I'm so sorry. My brain is scrambled eggs. But so, oh my god, why is my head so empty? It's the Windows power off noise going on. But I'm wondering if like I don't know how much it costs because I don't want to file myself as like a self-employed business or anything if what happens is I then have to pay like an extra 30% tax or whatever and it's like I'm thereby then losing way more money than I actually make and so then having this as a business costs me money because right now I'm not really making money from this. My taxes for last year came back and like had a huge deduction on them because I forgot to file something off of Etsy because I made like 2 sales and I think I forgot to put that down so it like deducted me $800 which I think is stupid. Taxes are stupid, okay? It's dumb. I don't like the way it works. But so like I don't make a lot of money from this at all, like remotely. And already on my tax work, I have 3 jobs, and then my internship will pop up as a 4th one on my taxes. And granted, this upcoming year, I'm not going to have that many jobs because I think I'm going to quit my job at the Starbucks on my campus because it's not a great job. And I'd rather do anything else with my time. especially since the library that I work at is going to start paying me $10 an hour. And my job at Starbucks was only paying me $9.25 an hour when my Starbucks job at home is going to start paying me $15 an hour. So, I kind of don't feel like dealing with that. But I'm kind of considering if I could ask my friends that live in Louisville to like pick me up during the weekends and then we can hang out sometimes and I can work at the Starbucks in Kentucky so that way I can like periodically come down and work. I don't know. I still need to talk about it and figure it out because I'm not going to have access to a car when I'm on campus. So it's not like I'll be able to work at the Starbucks when I'm at home or like when I'm on campus. But I would like to, like, genuinely, I would really like to because it's a good source of income and I kind of want to keep my job there. And I don't have that many classes every day. It's like a majority. I think I have no, I have 2 classes every day, I think. Maybe. I genuinely don't remember. One of my classes is we meet every other week. So I don't have to worry about that because it's a self-designed course. So I don't need to be worried about that. And like if I really wanted to, I could drop one of the classes I have right now and underload and still graduate early because right now I'm looking at graduating early and I 110% could still graduate early if I dropped one of the courses I'm in, to be perfectly honest. And it's very tempting. 3 classes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's what it is. But one of those is a HFA, which is a fitness course, which means that I won't have to take it after the first half of the semester. Hello, my sorry, Streamlabs is weird. I froze. No, am I back? Hello? Am I back? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Streamlabs says I'm back. Don't know if I am though. I think I am. Maybe? Question mark. Yep, it crashed the stream a second time, I assume. That is the second time that my stream has crashed today and restarted, but it's fine. I have no idea if Anthrophene can still see and or hear me. Because last thing they said is you froze. And I don't know if I am audible or visible. At least to them. No idea. But the stream crashed a second time, which I think is a sign to end the stream now because my computer can't take anymore. So, or the internet can't take anymore. One of those options. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for today. I was probably in the middle of talking about something. Oh, I was in the middle of talking about my classes, but it's fine. If people really care, they can leave a comment about it or DM me or something. I don't know. But so that is where we'll end the stream today, just to make this easier on myself so I don't have to deal with the stream crashing again, because that is the second time it's crashed. But it's fine. Oh, hi Anthrophene, welcome back. That's the second time the stream crashed. If you didn't hear anything else, I am going to go ahead and end the stream now, just because that was upsetting, and not upsetting. It's fine. I'm used to it at this point. But I don't want to deal with it crashing again. So, and I've been streaming for like an hour 20 anyways, so it's fine. My goal is usually to get over an hour at this point because I have had so many streams that are only like 30 minutes and I want to have longer streams. But that'll be all for today. I'm going to go wing at animation and try to be a person. I will see you all next time I stream, which may be Sunday, maybe next Friday. We'll find out. Have a great night, everyone. Please join my Discord server. We're hosting a contest right now, so you should join it. If you haven't, you should join it. You should draw stuff for it and join it. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye, Anthrophene. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening. Join my Discord server, please, and thank you. Bye-bye.